Welcome to our week number 14 of our course Competitiveness Module 8 for the 8th semester. We're going to talk about an interesting culture today, and this is the Indian culture and tradition. So welcome to this week and welcome to this class. The main objective is provide you tools to increase the possibilities of entering the labor and business market, and also knowing the culture of the different countries. We're going to have opportunities for professional self-improvements and how to make different type of business with these cultures. And the Indian culture and tradition, you're going to see how important they are and all the things that they have given to the world. Okay, we have the quotes for this week. The first one that was said for Mahatma Gandhi that says, "A nation's culture resides in the threads and in the soul of its people." You see how beautiful that one says? The second one says, "India may be a land of over 100 problems, but it also a place for 1 billion solutions." That was told for Kailash Saitari. The third one, "No other culture on the planet has the variety of waves that India has." And the last one that says, "I believe that this is a part of our Indian culture, that whatever we want to do in our life, we need to be grateful and start that journey with the blessing of the Almighty." So you're going to see that there's a lot of religion involved, a lot of respect, a lot of values, and we're going to learn about that beautiful culture, the Indian culture and traditions. Well, India has a diverse and distinct culture that has been developing for thousands of years, from regions to regions. And here we have some overview of the culture and tradition in India. The culture in India is an amalgamation of subculture spread all over the Indian subcontinent and traditions. They are several millennia old. Several elements of India's diverse culture, such as Indian religions like yoga, all the cuisine that they have, clothing, beautiful festival, different type of languages and dialects, etc. The official name is Republic of India. The capital is New Delhi. The largest city is Mumbai. The official language is Hindi and English. The area is approximately 3.2 million square kilometers. The population in 2014 was 1.25 billion. Imagine that. Probably they have 2 billion of people right now. The GDP is like $1.88 trillion, and the currency is the Indian rupee. So this is the information. So with this we're starting knowing the Indian culture and traditions. The Indian culture, the culture of India is the way of living of the people of India. The Indians' languages, the Indians' religion, the Indians' dance, music, all this beautiful architecture that they have, the food and customs differs from place to place within the country. India is one of the world's oldest civilizations and one of the most populated countries in the world. The culture of India is the oldest culture of the world that is around 5,000 years. So imagine that, all that heritage that they have, all this culture of this religion, beliefs, values, etc. that Indian culture has given to the world. Okay, we want to talk about all the languages that they have. The major ones being the Indo-Aryan language that is spoken by 75% of the Indian people, the Dravidian language is spoken by 20% of Indians, and others like they have the Tibetan language, the Thai-Kadai language. The Constitution of India designates the official language of the government of India. There is the standard Hindi, written in the Devanagari script, as well as English. So that's why at the beginning of the class I told you that the official language is Hindi and English. They have a total of 22 languages, and also they have some type of dialects like the Gujarati, the Urdu, the Kannada, Malayalam, Kashmiri, Punjabi, etc. So they have 22 languages, and the main language and the official language ordered by the government is the Hindi and the English. We're going to talk about the festivals. India being a multicultural, multi-ethnic, and multi-religious society, so there's a lot of diversity in India. They celebrate holidays and festivals of various religions. Each and every festival is celebrated uniquely in different ways according to their rituals, beliefs, and its significant history behind. Indian origin people in the abroad also celebrate the cultural festival with an immense passion. They have all these beautiful dresses that they wear, all these fireworks, dances, and there's a lot of religion involved in every festival. We're going to talk about some different days that they celebrate, like the national celebration, that is the Independence Day, the Republic Day, and the Gandhi Jayanti. They have also the Holi, the Onam, Pongam, Ganesh century, and they also celebrate the Milad and Nabi, Muharram. So you see all these names that are in Indian dialects. The Guru Nagan Jayanti, the Christmas, they celebrate Christmas and Good Friday. So this is all the names of all the festivals that they celebrate. And as I say before, they have all these beautiful colors, special foods, special customs for each celebration. And it depends what regions of India you are, they celebrate in a different way. Okay, we want to talk about the cuisine. Well, they have a range of diversity in soil type, the climate, the culture, ethnic group, and occupations. These cuisines vary significantly from each other and use locally available spices, herbs, vegetables, and fruits. Indian cuisine reflects an 8,000 years history of various groups and cultures interacting with the subcontinent, leading to diverse of flavoring and regional cuisine found in modern-day India. So the cuisine from India, all this great food has a lot of spices, some kind of hot food. They have a lot of herbs, but they eat a lot of vegetables and fruit also. In here you can see how they dress. They have this dress that is called sari. The clothing in India really varies across different parts of the country, and it's influenced by local culture and geography, and the climate also, and rural or urban setting. For example, it depends the place where you live, if you live to the north, to the south, east or west, and also the climate, they wear different clothes. Earliest cotton in the world gives a spot and word in India. Gold is a very important material in Indians' fashion, and Indian clothing have been highly influenced by Bollywood fashion. So in here you can see all these parts. Also, there are different types of clothes, also for ceremonial clothes, religious clothes, or if you go to a party or certain type of festival, you wear different. And also there are specific rules for men and a specific rule for women. Okay, we want to talk about the arts. That they have beautiful visual arts, painting, sculpture, and beautiful architecture. As you can see here, we have some examples there. And also, for example, you have the Taj Mahal, that is these beautiful architectures, and there's a lot of layers around this structure. The Tangola, the Hamti, also they have all these beautiful paintings. Also, they have a lot of different kinds of tattoos and body painting that they have and represent something special. Or when somebody is going to get married, for example, they have all this painting in the body that have something special because it's a ritual when they get married. So that's what all the art is so important for the Indian people. The religion and spirituality is important, but India is a democratic and secular country, so you are free to celebrate any kind of religion. India is the birthplace of many religions like the Hindus, Buddhists, Jainis, Sikhs, etc. India is not only motherland but also our Karma Bhumi, Tapo Bhumi, and Punya Bhumi. So we have different type of religions. Probably they look so different in different areas, but it's the same culture, the Indian cultures, and they respect the religions that everybody practices. It doesn't matter which one is it. Okay, you have the questions for this week. First one, what is the capital of India? This was an easy one. Second one, what is the official languages in India? Remember, there are 2 of them. Number 3, what is the name of the Indian currency? So, how they call the money. Number 4, how many years of history reflects the Indian cuisine? And the last one, how many languages are spoken in India? Thank you so much for your attention. Remember to answer the questions and be prepared for your final test.